Hello everyone, today we are going to be cutting this bubu gown with Aso-oke design. As you can see in the video, if you're interested, let's get started. Your fabric of your choice with the Aso-oke design, your scissors, your tape rule, and your chalk. Remember, Kampala is always folded like this, so I just fold it into two. To get started, you are going to be measuring your full length. Mine is 58, so I've done that. Moving forward, I'll be marking out my slope because I want the shoulder to sit perfectly. Slant it like so, as you can see in the video. I use 1.5 for the slope, and this is my neckline. I'll be using 4 inches for the width. Then for the depth for my back, I'll be using 1.5 because I want the Aso-oke at the back to sit perfectly. This is when I'm cutting it into two so that it won't mix up. I trimmed off the slope area as well, and that's the back. I separated it from the front so that it will not get mixed up. For my front as well, I'll be using 4 inches for the neck width. Then for the neck depth, I'll be using 9 inches. This particular place, it depends on your choice. If you want your own to come down a bit, I think 9 is still perfectly fine. If you use 10 or 11, it will be too revealing and you don't want that. I join it together to meet my neck width. You know that part where the Aso-oke is? This is the part. If you want it to be wide, you can use 2 inches, but I don't want mine to be too wide, so I'll be using 1.5. Then you are going to be marking the 1.5 straight down to the extreme length of your dress. I'm joining it together here. So I want you to pay attention over here. This is where you are going to be joining that line towards your neck width. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Just press that subscribe button. It's not going to deduct any of your data. It's not going to disturb any of your, just subscribe. Please subscribe. After cutting, if you feel the need to trim that particular place, just trim it a little bit. After that, you're going to be marking your shoulder from the middle of your shoulder to where you want your sleeve to reach. Mine, I think 19 is enough for me. You might just measure yourself to know. Then I proceed to mark out my body. I use 16 inches all through. Then you're going to be joining it to the sleeve part like so, just like you want to cut your normal bubu. This is where the Aso-oke will be. For you to be able to get that from that center back, you will have to measure it from there throughout the gown length. Whatever it gives you, that is what you are going to be cutting out from the Aso-oke. After I've measured mine, I got 65. Remember, it is in two places, so don't mix it up. 65 for one side and 65 for the other side. If you are joining it, it will give you 130. For what we cut out in the front part in replacement of the Aso-oke, I cut out 1.5, so you had half inches for the seam allowance, making it 2. If you are using 2, we had half, making it 2.5. So this is mine. After I've press it, you should make sure you press it so that it will give you that line. You are going to be just stitching it together. So close that side that I'm showing. You are going to close to the side. That means if there will be a slit in the front, and for that slit in the front, I'll be using 14 inches. Yours might be more. I think 14 is enough for me. So that is where I'm marking out. This is the center back. make sure you notch it to give you a easier, a easier work to do. I'll be measuring from, I'll first of all mark out my front neck depth in order to be able to mark everything at once. Remember I used 9, so I'll mark it out. Then from my center back, I'll measure everything. So that will be the opening for the from the front. The total is 15 inches. I'm going to proceed to mark that 15 inches from the center back. So that is it over there. So you are not to sew everything close. You have to leave that part for the neck. So this is mine after I've joined it together and press it as well. Now you have to join it to your fabric. Before then, you're going to join your shoulder to your shoulder in order to give you one dress, and just sew it down like so. So the first side, and after you are done, you are going to proceed to the other side. This is what it's going to look like after you are done. You can see it looks so beautiful. Then go ahead and join the side together. Thank you for watching. Bye.